We are recording. Welcome to another edition of Lexx&Brad Recap Reality. Obviously, Lex isn't here, but Brad is. Not that anybody gives a shit about Brad, clearly, because we did our questionnaire, and nobody had questions for this guy. They only had questions for Lexi. So nobody will watch this video. Sorry, Tommy and Landy. Anyways, we know who Tommy is. Landon. People call him Landy. I don't know. He likes being called Landy, but his name's Landon. But we will call him Landy here. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who your favorite survivor is, your favorite, castaway, I should say, your favorite Big Brother house guest, your favorite alliance, all that and whatnot. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Let the fans know who you are.
Alright. My name is Landon, but a lot of Instagrammers and other people call me Landy. I'm 15. I am a big reality TV fan. I love, as you can see. My favorite Survivor contestant is probably Cirie Fields, because she is just hilarious, and she is one of the best strategic players. My favorite Big Brother house guest is either Danielle Rise or Danielle Donato. Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
That's no problem. Okay, we are going to do, that basically covered all of this stuff for Landon. We're basically going to be talking about Big Brother 16 again, all things Big Brother. We're also going to get into a few Survivor things, and we are going to touch base on, is it Caleb Bankston or Caleb Bankstow? I don't mean to mispronounce that.
Bankston.
Okay, and we're going to touch base on Caleb Bankston in this episode about his death, which we are all sorry to hear of. But we will start with Landy for mostly Big Brother 16 stuff, because, Tommy, we have already talked about it with you. Landon, I'm gonna call you Landy. Landon. Okay, I'm gonna use Landon. Is that fine with you, Landon? Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter either one.
All right, perfect. We're gonna start with you, obviously, with Big Brother 16. Who are your favorite? I am so damn delirious right now because I'm so tired. Okay, who is like your pick for Big Brother 16? Who do you like? Who do you think's gonna do extremely terrible? And yeah, just basically, what do you think of the upcoming season? Give us some quick thoughts on that one.
Alright, well, to start it off, I hate the recruits. All the recruits. I don't like any of them. Anyways, I like Christine. I don't know why. She reminds me of Ian. And, like, she seems very smart, energetic, and I'm just gonna enjoy watching her on Big Brother. I just know it. And, a few people I really don't like is the recruits, like I said, but I also don't like Caleb, because he just seems so boring. And yeah, the twist, have y'all talked over the twist yet?
Yeah, we touched base on that one.
You can give us your opinion on the twist and stuff.
I don't like it. It's not Big Brother. Big Brother, to me, is just two nominees, one HOH and a POV, and then they evict somebody. I don't like these two sides with 4 nominees, 2 HOHs. I don't like it. I'm just not really into that much.
Alright,
I don't know what else.
It's no big deal. Let's get into asking the both of you a few different questions about Big Brother to start. I'll start with Tommy, since we have not really had him talk very much so far in this episode. I think we already touched base on this with you, but we'll get you to say it again regardless, because I'm asking the both of you these questions. What's your favorite season? I think we did talk about this with you, Tommy.
My favorite season would be Big Brother All-Stars and Big Brother 8 and Big Brother 14. If you were to ask me to pick one, I wouldn't be able to. All three just are number one.
Hey, you remember on our last video, man, you and I could not agree on nothing?
Oh, yeah.
I agree 100% on those picks.
Well, we agreed on some stuff.
season 7, 8, and 14 are my favorite ones. Season 6, I like, but out of my favorite, it would be 7, 8, and 14. Landon, what are your favorite season and or seasons of Big Brother?
I probably have 3 favorite seasons. My favorite seasons are Big Brother 3, Big Brother 8, and Big Brother 13.
See, everybody loves Evil Dick, man. Everybody loves BB-8. You must like Evil Dick if you loved watching BB-8, you know what I'm saying? Evil Richard.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we have a runaway camera. We are going to ask the same deal, only we're going to switch that over to Survivor. I will start with this one. Favorite Survivor season. I really enjoyed Survivor China. I extremely enjoyed Heroes vs. Villains. I was villains all the way. Russell Hantz, one of my favorite players of all time. I really loved Blood vs. Water. I did not like Cagayan that much, didn't pay too much attention to it, and I really enjoyed Tony That's about it for Survivor Cagayan and a few other players, but really that's it. Landon, we'll go with you. What's your favorite season and or seasons of Survivor?
Well, I'm going to go old school on this because the newer seasons are much worse, in my opinion, than the older ones. My favorite one is probably Survivor Australia. I like the aspect of just this survival, like, because they that and old and ill.
All right, Tommy, what do you got for favorite seasons of Survivor?
My favorite seasons, I'm gonna go old school again. I liked Big Brother All-Stars. That was cool. Heroes vs. Villains was fun as well to watch, and Blood vs. Water. Those are probably like my favorites.
Those are like the top seasons for most people, though, because in my opinion, the best players came back from that and such. And like Redemption Island wasn't a bad season either, but yeah, that's basically how that is. Okay, we're gonna move on to favorite Big Brother contestant of all time. Only pick one, please, because I could name off about 75. I'm just kidding, but I could definitely name off about 4 or 5. Landon, we'll start with you. Who's your favorite Big Brother player of all time? House guest.
Just one?
Yeah, we can only have one for this one. Makes it a little bit more difficult. I'll tell you mine. Evil Dick. Evil Dick Donato. Easily he's my favorite house guest of all time. He was an arsehole, picked on everybody, fought with every goddamn thing. He fought with his cigarettes, for Christ's sakes, let alone the house guest. I thought it was awesome. It was extreme entertainment to watch him on Big Brother 8. I wish he would have stayed on Big Brother 13, aside from the personal stuff that happened to one of his closest friends. If he would have stayed on Big Brother 13, he would have wiped that season out. It's not even funny. He may not have won, probably wouldn't have, but he still would have made it a hell of a lot further than his daughter Danielle did. And once again, yeah, he was an arsehole on TV. It was wicked entertainment. He's the number one rated villain in the history of reality television. Anyways, that's my pick. Easy. Evil Dick Donato easily is my favorite player, house guest of all time. Big Brother, Landon, go ahead.
I'd probably have to say Dick's daughter, Danielle. I don't know, she was just so entertaining, and whenever her dad left in Big Brother 13, I felt that it was very smart to go with the new people, because if she went with Jordan, Jeff, Rachel, and Brendan, them 4 would have definitely bonded together, and she would have been the odd one out. So I think she did a good job in both of her seasons.
Yeah, but Danielle Donato, I mean, like, she's a better competitor than she was the best competitor in Big Brother 13. I don't care what nobody says about Rachel Riley.
Yeah.
She was by far the best competitor in Big Brother 13. If she would have banded together with them, she would have just comp beasted. Final five against Jeff Jordan, for Christ's sakes, against Jeff, for Christ's sakes, who's won, 3 competitions in his 2 seasons he's played on Big Brother. She would have played against Jeff Schroeder, Jordan Lloyd, Brendan, I mean, the guy was nothing in Big Brother 13. He was also evicted twice, for Christ's sakes. Rachel Riley, who had half the competition given to her in Big Brother 13, not Big Brother 12, she would have comp beasted her way through the last 5 of them, and she would have won, hands down, in the final 2. Anywho, Tommy, let's get your perspective on your favorite one house guest, not 15.
That's I was good guess. No, but seriously, James Ryan, really good, really good. I still think he's very underrated. You know, he had the record for most POV wins in the season until, Danielle Donato broke that up in season 8. And I really, really think that he's very underrated. You can say that he's overrated, but you know, I still think he's underrated because he should have gotten farther than he did both seasons.
Landon, what do you think of James Ryan?
Well, I never saw Big Brother 6. I've only seen Big Brother 3, Big Brother 4, and then 8 through 15. But I've seen a few clips of All Stars, and he seemed okay, but I haven't really gotten much of him, so, you know, hard to say.
I really enjoyed James Ryan in season 6. He left way too early in season 7. I really enjoyed James Ryan. I'd love to see him in the house again one day. I don't think you'll see James Ryan back in the house. Season 6, he was like a funny guy. He was cool. Who was his partner in season 6? I can't remember her name.
Sarah.
I don't remember. I think she was an early boot.
Did you say Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay. Regardless,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it was Sarah or something like that. Anywho, I mean, they played well together or whatever, and then, you know, eventually, well, they were dating going into the house, obviously, and then, you know, they continued their relationship out of the house and through season 7 when James Ryan went on by himself. James Ryan in season 7, I think the problem with him is that he extremely, extremely hated the cast he was with. It was not just Dr. Will, who you pointed out was the big joke about hating everyone. Dr. Will seriously did dislike almost everybody that was in season 7 with him, aside from a very select few. James Ryan was the same way. He hated everybody he was with. He was with the season 6, what did they call themselves? They called them just a season 6, didn't they? That's the 4 of them.
I don't know.
K-Sar, James, and
yeah, S6.
S6, that's what they call themselves. He was with the S6, and then they didn't want to do what James wanted to do, so James was like, I hate the cast that I'm with, and all this, and all the other things. I'm not having fun anymore, is what he was saying in his DRs and stuff. He's like, I'm not having fun here anymore. This is a game, it should be fun, but I'm not having fun and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, James Ryan, I mean, yeah, he was really cool in season 6. Season 7, he was kind of a bit of a dork, but whatever. He's still an awesome guy. I'd like to see him in the house, but he probably never will again. Okay, moving on to favorite. I literally just asked this to Landon. But I don't give a shit. We're going to go over it again. Favorite castaway of all time? I'll start once again. I already said mine earlier in the video. I think Russell Hantz is my favorite castaway of all time. I loved him on Samoa. I loved him on Heroes vs. Villains. He was my pick to win it all both times, but just so happened he didn't. He went out, dug for his immunity idol, he did everything to possibly win the game. I can't believe. Who was it that won Heroes vs. Villain? Sandra? It was Sandra, right? That won.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Sandra.
Sandra, I don't know.
And then that Ditzy Blonde won Samoa.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell Sandra won Heroes vs. Villains, first of all. Like, no. Like, Sandra's terrible. I can't even pronounce her name properly. She's a good-looking girl. Parvati, that's how I say it. I think that's how you say it. Parvati.
Yeah.
She deserved to win over Sandra, but Russell, out of the 3 that were there, like, come on, he deserved to win all the way. Anyways, came back for Redemption Island. Was absolutely terrible in that season, but he's still my favorite castaway of all time. Tommy, we'll start with you for this one, because I'm sure Landon has quite a bit to say about Survivor, because I know he's a big Survivor fan. Tommy, go ahead. Who's your favorite Survivor?
My favorite Survivor fan of all time, my favorite castaway of all time would have to be Boston Rob. He's one of the best of all time. Should have won twice. We all admit that he should have won All Stars, and he won Redemption Island. He would have been the second 2-time winner besides Sandra, had the fact that the jury wasn't bitter. Kind of like what happened with what you say about Eastling and Big 14. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mean to cut us off. We are going to do this video now in 2 parts because all of our cameras are starting to freeze like a handy quack. Alright, I will call the 2 of you back. I don't even know if Landon can hear us, but we will call you back, Landon. Tommy, I'll call you back right away. Please tune in to part 2,
Okay.
YouTube. Subscribe, hit like. Thank you.